Wait. Oh, it's just quiet. I was gonna say, I'm playing the Sims 2 soundtrack, but I can't hear it. I can hear it now. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I did stream about 3.5 hours ago. I have returned for a second stream today because I want to do a little Sims build. That is my plan. So anyway, yes, I missed you all so much. I had to come back. But we did some villager hunting in Animal Crossing this morning. Honestly, it did not go well. But it's okay. We'll get there. We didn't find the villager I was looking for, so we're gonna have to do it again, and maybe again and again and again. So that should be interesting. And no, my meeting was not good. You know why? Because my internet went out for like 2 hours this afternoon. So I ended stream, internet goes out. So I didn't even go to the meeting. But whatever, it's fine. We can reschedule it. I couldn't believe it. I like went to go start recording, and then my internet went out, which is fine. I can still record when the internet's out. But I was like, there's no way. It's probably gonna be for a couple minutes. It'll come back. Guess what? Didn't come back. Now it's back, obviously, but it didn't come back straight away. That's so, like, whatever. At least it didn't impact the stream. Like, for a person who planned to stream twice today, to have the internet go out for like 2 hours and have it not impact either of the streams is actually really lucky. So let's just sit with that, you know? At least nothing bad happened like that. I do have, so if you were here earlier, that man was here because he was like working on starting to do some setup for the bookshelves that were getting put in downstairs, and I think he's gone for the day. He might come back. I don't think so though, because he left. But I can show you what he did. This is kind of, it's not a lot. They didn't build anything yet, but he took the closet doors off, so that's interesting. Now that's gone. The problem is that the bookshelf is supposed to go on this wall, like along the whole back wall, except obviously you can't fit a bookshelf when there's this much space. So they're going to reframe the door so it's just one door instead of the wide door. So anyway, this is the main thing. They also put a bunch of this, like they are protecting the floors, which I thought was really nice. They've got it like all through the hallway in there too, because they're coming and going from the garage. So they put it like all the way up to the garage, and they put like by the, they put this thing, like this tarp in front of the, I don't know, to cover this archway, because this means the cats can't come and go, and it's also going to help with like dust and stuff, which I don't even think the dust is going to be that bad. It's mostly so the cats can't come and go through there, which should be nice, because then they won't, you know, get scared, but also B, get like into the construction they're doing. So anyway, that was interesting. Oh, sorry, this is from earlier. We don't want that. We want this. Yeah, they don't want to like scuff up the floors, and they're gonna paint, so this way the floor's protected too from that. So anyway, thrilling. I did see the Sims post about ailments, only briefly, but it sounds like we're gonna finally get our ailments turn off button, which is exciting. We got that to look forward to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that and excited about it. Tomorrow the update comes out, so we're not making the Legacy House today. No, we're gonna make the Legacy House next week, next Friday and Saturday. So not this Friday and Saturday, because I'm gonna be out of town. I'm going to a wedding this weekend. So next Friday and Saturday, we're gonna make the new Legacy House, is my plan. No, I'm not in England yet. I don't know. It might be confusing because I rearranged some of my own upload schedule. So I don't know what I said in the video I posted yesterday, because I was gonna post that next weekend and I sort of like flipped it around. I'm going to England next weekend. I'm leaving on Wednesday. Not yet. Hers only turning off spreading of ailments. Well, so I saw that too, but the thing is, there's like 3 different ways you can get ailments. The main one is from spread, which is like you catching it from a toilet seat or like from someone else having it. So if you can turn that off, which you can't do right now, that would be huge. The other way is from balance. You can turn balance off separately as well. So that way you can turn them off completely with like, but you can kind of like level it out. So you could use balance but not contagion if you wanted to, I guess, is sort of what they're getting at. They're like making the setting but like spreading it out. Oh, I said I was already in England in the video. Oh, that's confusing. Yeah, I rearranged my upload schedule a little bit. I posted a sponsored video, or maybe I haven't posted it yet. Honestly, I'm like 2 weeks ahead with videos, so it's kind of throwing me off. No, I haven't posted it yet. I was supposed to post the sponsored video today, But then they wanted to push it a couple days, and so it's thrown me off. I like rearranged all of my videos because of that, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but that is confusing. That is really confusing. So I'm sorry that I told a lie. Okay, well, anyway, let's see. No, we're not moving there. We're just visiting, not moving. Dan's cousin is getting married, so we're going to their wedding this weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's my plan. I have a message from Hope that I copy and pasted earlier to Dan that we're gonna do today. So scroll. Family apartment / small family house with the dining room made into a playroom. That is our instructions today for this stream. That's all we've got. Family apartment / small family house with the dining room made into a playroom. And then chat was like, what if there's an unfinished basement? So we're gonna add an unfinished basement, maybe a little bit moldy, kind of Mold Monday vibes. And also I think it's gonna be orange. Not the basement, the rest of the house. But I love the idea of there being like, because you know, maybe I should go into a lot just so I can show you. I'm not gonna build the whole thing in Newcrest, I don't think, but let me just show you. But you know how sometimes there's like a formal dining room off the front door? Let's make that into a playroom. Won't it be cool? Oh my gosh, Ash goes, hope you had a good birthday. The newest Simsie fan made her arrival on your birthday. Ah, that's so exciting. August 14th is a fantastic time for a baby to be born. I have no personal bias when I say this, but that is a wonderful time to be born. Congratulations. That is so exciting. Oh, that made my day. Thank you for telling me that. We got a birthday twin. Anyway, I'm picturing that we could have like a little playroom right here. There'll be like a hallway with the staircase right here and like maybe the front door. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. But I want it to be kind of small. You know? Because that's what Hope said. Small family house. So maybe we do it in San Sequoia. I could see that. Oh yeah, we can go like all out on the playroom for sure. It needs to be very full of toys. I like that. And we can try and fit as many nice little bedrooms upstairs as we can. It will be cute. We're gonna play Very Veggie tomorrow, Sierra. Tomorrow we will. There's also a Sims update tomorrow though, so we're gonna probably talk about the Sims update first and then play Very Veggie. It kind of just depends what's in the update. We don't really know what's gonna happen too much yet, so we shall find out together. It'll be interesting to see. But we'll kind of like yap while we veggie or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking though. Okay, so for the house. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be really little in here. I know we haven't finished the Tudor house. I don't want to right now, so I won't. I don't know, I'm just not feeling like decorating that giant house right now. Should I? Probably. But I don't feel like it, so I don't want to. We can have a half-finished build somewhere and we'll get back to it later. But I don't really want to do it right now. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, you play games, like sometimes you're just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with that one right now. You gotta follow your heart. I feel like content is better when you follow your heart. Right? You also stopped building a giant house today? Yeah, I mean, I'll come back to it, but it's one of those where it's just like, you gotta be in the right mood. You know? And it's Mold Monday, so we gotta follow the vibe. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna start recording in case you wanna post this on YouTube. And we'll just build. I'm actually gonna start with the floor plan, I think, of this, instead of starting with the exterior shape. I think that's gonna be my dining room. But the dining room's actually a playroom. That's like the kicker. Okay, maybe there could be a little kitchen. And they could have like an eat-in kitchen or something. I think it should be smaller. Hope said small. So there could be like a little kitchen and they have a small dining nook in the corner because the dining room that was its own dining room before is now a playroom. So it has to be kind of separate. Maybe a mudroom. Oh, see, if we add a mudroom, I'm gonna get sad that we don't have the mudroom kit stuff yet. So I don't know if we can add a mudroom because then I'm gonna feel sad about it. I don't know. Okay, maybe the entryway has to be like that, huh? Maybe the living room. I guess, like, realistically, it could just be all mostly open. And this is, like, the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room all together in one place. I don't know. Then there could be a basement. Let me just throw one in here so I can see it. So there's gonna need to be, oh, no, probably not there. Maybe the basement staircase could be like over here. I'm just gonna make this way bigger, just for now. So the basement staircase could be something like that, temporarily. And then we could have this be closed off just a little bit. Okay. Do you think then that... No. Let's scoot it over a little bit more. Can you not scoot over more? Yes, you can. Okay. I'm kind of thinking maybe there could be a bathroom right here. So this is like the kitchen and the living room. In this small little section. They have a bathroom downstairs right here. And then they have their basement. This is a playroom. That's a pretty reasonable shaped house. This could even be like a wraparound porch if we wanted it to be. Maybe I will make it wraparound. Okay, let's make this bigger then. That gives us more space for the living room and kitchen too, which is good. Maybe they could have a small little balcony or like a back porch or something. They could have a rocking chair to knit on the porch. There you go. I think you're onto something, Tilly. We could do that, because then there could be, like, the kitchen. Well, actually, maybe I want the kitchen to be over here in this corner. Because then we can have an archway through here. Why so small? Because I think small is fun. I don't know. I like a small house in this game. I think it's realistic. It's not even that bad, though. Okay. So you're gonna come upstairs and we're gonna wanna have, possibly this could be a bedroom. Oh no, let's do the bedroom like that. Maybe if we do it like this, we could have like a really skinny hallway. I don't know, it kind of depends. We could also potentially do it like that. There could be a bathroom there if we did it like this. The rooms could be a little bit smaller. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Maybe I want to take some more space from here. Maybe it's better like that, because this is the primary bedroom, and then we have 2 small kids' rooms. I mean, I had kind of done it like this, because I was trying to... I don't want to have the doors in the corner, but... maybe I should just have the doors in the corner and have less hallway. I don't know. See, I hate the doors in the corner. I guess you could be there. That's not so bad. And these are pretty decent sized bedrooms. I mean, this one could also be made a little bit bigger if we wanted to have it use that part of the bump out. Nah, don't do that. Okay, so this is gonna wrap around the porch. It's actually not even that small. You see what I mean? Like, it's actually kind of big. Put it up a little bit more. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, raise that up. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, this cannot be like that. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, I think we need to rethink this. Well, actually, maybe we could have, I mean, it's possible that we could just cover it up with, like, plants. Do you see how big that is? Isn't that absurd? This is why I'm always so careful at where I put basements. I like to hide the basements. Feels like a safer bet usually. Well, it'll be fine once we have enough stuff down there. It'll be okay. We will make do. I think this will have a nice big porch in the back. Fully wrap around porch, like around here. I don't think I want it to go all the way around. I think it's gonna be a little bit much for the style that I'm kind of going for if we had it wrap all the way around. I want it to be a little bit more simple. Have I saved yet? No. But I will now. I will now. It'll be fine. Uh-oh. Imagine it crashes. It tried to. It stopped though. I am not really limiting packs on this one right now. No. Will we once we get further into it? I don't have an answer to that yet. We'll see how it goes. What if I made it even skinnier? No, that's awful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I have like a bump out? No. Yeah, we'll kind of just like play it by ear with the vibes of the inside, I think. Okay, that is bad, bad, bad news. We need to scoot this all back a little bit more. And suddenly the house is actually pretty big. Suddenly it's not even that little anymore. I could probably, I mean, I probably could actually rearrange this upstairs if we wanted to do it like that instead. Oh, Audra, thank you for the gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Maybe this could be a really small little, I don't know, we could have like laundry upstairs in this little thing. And we still have a pretty big bathroom. It's possible also if we really wanted to, we could even possibly get like extra space. But no, I won't do that. I think it looks good like this. This upstairs hallway is kind of large, but I think that's a good thing. And then we have laundry. No, this build's not for the carrot gen. I always feel really bad when people ask me that kind of question because like I'm not gonna build the carrot gen house for over a month. Like that's not even on the radar of things that we're gonna be working on anytime soon. So I feel bad being like, no, it's not for the carrot gen and we're not even close to starting that build. But my carrot gen sim is very young. She only became a child when I was in the middle of, at like the very end of the last stream. So it's just not really time yet for that, I don't think. It's a little bit too big for me, the inside of this house. But I don't really know what I would care to do about that. We'll see. Shella did a carrot build for fun. Really, did she? Yeah, I don't want to get too carried away because I feel like if I start making a carrot gen build right now, then I'm not gonna appreciate the eggplant gen, and I'll be trying to rush through it. and then I'll feel sad. So I don't really have much desire to like do it early. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but that's kind of what I'm thinking with it. Like I kind of want to let myself experience it. Okay, it's a little bit plain, but we can make do with that. We can make do. Thoughts on a chimney? What, like over here? The problem with that, I mean, if I put my chimney off in the corner, I could hide some of the horribleness that's right here. No, well, putting a chimney over here would, like, I think kind of throw off that weird bit. I kind of like it like this. I like how it's simple. Are we gonna do the office / guest room? I don't think so. I think that we have made our list too long for what this is. So I don't think so. Because we still want it to be kind of little inside, so. But, I mean, maybe if we did this as like an office guest room instead of as a bathroom, that could be workable. But leaves us very little space. Can you not paint it green? What, outside? I guess I could. I'm probably gonna paint it orange though, because I really don't like orange. So I was kind of thinking that it might be fun if we painted it orange. Just because I don't like it very much. I might use like an orange siding, because I never ever do that. Orange. See, like this kind of thing. Kind of bright. That's what I was picturing though. What's wrong with orange? Nothing's wrong with it. I just don't like it very much. Everyone's allowed to have their preferences for colors and stuff. And mine is just, I don't really like orange that much. Yeah, see, already using packs. This get together column is a lifesaver. I think we need something. No, it's not a new swatch of this siding. This one's been around for a while actually, since the game came out, pretty much. It's not new though. It has been around. It's like a pastel creamsicle like orange. Yeah, it kind of is. I can see that. I can see that. Let's try these little guys in here. This shade of orange gives summer and ice cream. You think so? I can kind of see that. Why are you classing this as being, that is not orange, Sims 4. Oh, Melissa, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Once again, we are in a dire situation. Oh boy. You like burnt orange, really? I don't know what it is. I've never been a big fan of this color. But we will make it work. I'm trying to decide if I want to have like a brick. I feel like if we had a really orangey toned brick. But then again, the foundation doesn't come in that color. We only have like this reddish brick foundation, so you can't really do that. I think that the siding one should have... Oh, dear God. Oh my. And maybe we stick to the stone then. This stone is from growing together. I guess we could do like a stone-like staircase. There's one from Seasons that doesn't match this exactly, but it's pretty close if we wanted to try and do that. Yeah, stone is always pretty. It always looks good, doesn't it? I feel like you can't really go wrong with that. Should we use growing together fence too? A fall house would be so nice. We will trust and believe pretty soon. I'm gonna get into my fall era again, and I'm gonna build so many. I mean, you know how I get. I start building so many fall inspired houses around this time of year. It's dangerous for me. I always get a little bit carried away. Oh, but it's fun, so I like how that looks. That's okay. Part of me is like, what if we made it even wider? But we're gonna have to rearrange the floor plan. I'm just thinking that then this could be, no, it shouldn't be wider. It shouldn't, that was a mistake. Go back. Okay, I should have left it how it was, sorry. Okay, put those. I got columns right here. I guess we could do a little staircase thing. Staircase sort of situation in here. Probably not though, huh? Maybe it's better in the front. Or in the back, I guess. Orange exterior, bright blue interior. If I have a bright blue interior, I'm gonna get bullied. Lil Simsie and her blue Suburbans. So I don't know if we can. Do I dare use the roof texture from Enchanted by Nature? I do like this wood color. Honestly, I think it's kind of nice. I'm not sure though. There's also like, I don't know. Maybe once it has more on it, it'll look better. Then the white doesn't match. What with this? I think it still does. White's gonna be a strong accent color. We can change the color of the roof soon. We'll think about it though. Sometimes it helps me just to let it soak in. I really wish that we had, you know these shutters? I wish that these came in like a true orange because it doesn't really, and remember when we did that shell challenge? I made a shell challenge once where I had like orange with the blue accents. We did do that. I think maybe this needs to get wider. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be, but I just think that like scale-wise, I'm also wondering if maybe we should, like maybe we shrink the whole house, and maybe if this were a little bit smaller, I would like it better. Yeah, I feel like it being skinnier is kind of nicer. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I just feel like it needs that. It reminds you of candy corn. It actually does kind of have a candy corn sort of vibe to it on the outside. Can that be short again then? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I need to redo the whole upstairs floor plan though. Just put that over there for a second. I think it needs it. I'm thinking that maybe we could have like the primary bedroom back here, right? And then I kind of want to have like three. Oh, it's too skinny. Maybe the primary bedroom could be there. Or no. Maybe the primary bedroom could be, well, that's actually not too bad of a shape, honestly. This could be the primary bedroom. That makes this kind of a weird shape. Still 3 bedrooms. This is horrible. We had a good floor plan. Yeah, I know. I wanted it to be skinnier, though, on the outside. I wanted it to be small. Small is good for this. Maybe you could go like that. Oh. Okay. This is made for an extremely bizarre shaped room, but it could be 4 bedrooms if we did it like this upstairs, because we could do like this could be like a nursery, teeny tiny, obviously, but it could be kind of fun to have a little teeny tiny nursery upstairs. And then this whole time I kind of was hoping to have less bathrooms. So if we only had a bathroom downstairs, I think that might be kind of nice. I might kind of prefer that. This could be a bathroom if it had to be, but you could even like do it like this and have this be a way bigger bedroom or something. But it's kind of my preference, I think, to have a 4th bedroom. I understand that's probably an unpopular decision, because it could just be like that. I'm begging you that you at least have a 2nd toilet. I like having less bathrooms. I think it's fun. For gameplay, I don't know, I just enjoy making them suffer. And I think it's very realistic. But I take it nobody else agrees? Nobody likes that? Okay. Okay. So this will be the office. There isn't a bathroom down here, though, which is a slight problem. You liked 4 bedrooms, did you? You hear that, chat? You know what we could do is we could have it be 4 bedrooms, and we can make these 2 like much smaller, and they could have like a little this could be we could have a full-size toilet in there, and then it's even smaller. I do like the small. Small is good. Probably want to have a bathroom over here. So maybe if we did it like this, maybe it would be better to not have like this full-on entryway. Save some space. We could have the kitchen be like right here. This is the living room. They've still got a playroom like they always wanted. And then we can have the office room that we talked about before and then had to maybe get rid of. Oh wait, but the kitchen is... I wanted to have 4 counters there. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's very common to only have 1 bathroom in houses. Obviously, would it be nice to have multiple? Yeah. But you can't always have what we want. We could do like a skinny little archway. We could do these Love Struck ones instead. It's very skinny. But then we could have the kitchen cabinetry could be like here. We still have space for a living room, and there could be a small dining table. Do you think that's okay? I think that could be okay. This needs extended. Something like that. Okay. Sure. And then the basement, we're doing like really small, unfinished basement vibes. And it's gonna have like laundry and the water heater and all of that sort of thing down here. It's gonna be amazing. I don't think I'm gonna put a bathroom downstairs, no. Downstairs, no. Not this time, at least. We want it to be a little bit tighter down there. Especially because it's supposed to be unfinished on purpose. At least that was kind of what I was going for with it. Yeah, like maybe they want to add an extra bathroom. Like what we're trying to tell a story of is like this family bought this house, they're slowly updating it, but they want to get another bathroom. They just haven't really been able to pay for that yet. You know, they want to, but they're gonna have to get to that after they live here a little bit longer. It's sort of what I was thinking. This is gonna be a really weird shaped primary bedroom. That's okay though. It's gonna be cool. No, I still don't want to have a bathroom in the basement. I understand that like it would be nice to have one. Chat, I'm trying to tell a story with this place. So I still don't really want to have one. Okay. It's very tight. I like that about it. You're gonna fit a lot of Sims in this house. Yeah, I think it feels realistic too. So that's a good thing. That is very much the vibes we were trying to achieve. If you had 4 bedrooms, why would you need to turn the dining room into a playroom? Because look how small the kids' rooms are. They can barely fit their toys in there. And they have a lot of kids. The back door is going to be right here. It's okay. People seem to be really worried about that. It's okay. Very simple. We can just have a window on this side too. It'll be, look at that. See, it won't be these windows, but it's like even with the thing. So it's fine. All is well. The basement is a little bit lower down, yeah, because of the foundation. Okay. High school years. I'm wondering about these. If I use these high school years windows, I cannot put the orange shutters on them. So maybe I shouldn't do that. No, we haven't created a family. I have not made any Sims. We're just telling a story out loud as we yap. No one in particular that we have created lives here. Okay, what are our thoughts on the blue shutters? Just so we're clear, it's not a blue Suburban. It's decidedly like the complete opposite. But that might be kind of neat. You know? I do like how that window looks. They look more gray to you? That's wonderful. That's perfect. I don't really want to make it the darker one. It's kind of giving like go Gators, and I don't really want to do that. So I don't think so. It's not for the carrot gen, no. Oh, I really shouldn't have made it orange. People are gonna think all day it's for the carrot gen. I'm gonna have to keep telling them that it's not and make them all feel sad. It's not, it's just for fun. I think that's a little bit too big. Maybe I won't do shutters on that one. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you would know if it was for the carrot gen because I'd like have it in the stream title. I'd be yapping about it nonstop. There would be horses. That's gonna be the key sign is that there's gonna have to be horses in that when we build it, so you will know. Okay, maybe we do these smaller. That looks a little bit cuter with a slightly smaller window right there, I think. There would be signs. Exactly. I think I like how that looks. Do you want to get like 2 of these? Can I alt place them together? I actually got that alt placed pretty well, considering it was an accident. Can we see the shutters in white? Oh, people hate my blue. I think the white is very one note. Which is why I was trying to use the blue. It's a complementary color. People do that kind of thing on purpose. Oh, you need to be lower. That'll be cute. For that little room right there. I need to use the little window. We're gonna want to put that like right there. This isn't gonna look how I wanted it to. Uh-oh. This little teeny door is from Cats and Dogs. So I think if I put that, there's gonna be cabinets blocking it, right? So it should be fine, actually, when you think about it. Yeah, I like this door as a back door. I think it's a nice size for it. That's kind of reasonable for the back of the house to look like that. And then again, there would be like upper cabinets right here, so you wouldn't see the tiny, oh yeah, you wouldn't see the tiny bit of clipping of that. So we can get rid of that. Don't worry about that part then. It's no big thing. Do we want to use these big ones? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't have a mail slot, thankfully. Because that's, you're right, that's a thing that sort of has been difficult with a lot of the exterior doors, is that like all of them have mail slots, which is nice, but is also kind of tough when you're trying to do like a back door, because all of a sudden you've got to have a place for mail on like all of your back doors. I have to just like let myself ignore it usually. Yeah, you can't scoot that over. I guess maybe these could be smaller. Oh, it looks bad anyway. Should we just... scoot it way over? I guess if there was a tree kind of right here, it's okay if it's off center because we'll just be looking at the tree. And then it's centered in this room. I think that's okay. Trees, they fix all your problems. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Maybe I do no shutters on these tiny windows. Uncentered builds character. Yeah. It does, genuinely. It's also very realistic. In real life, they don't care at all what the size of the house looks like. They'll just be putting stuff anywhere on the side of the house in real... Oh, God. Like, the windows on the side of your house probably look awful. They're in, like, the most unhinged layout, I bet. Top and the bottom don't match, because they do it to look nice from the inside, not the outside. You know? I don't have windows on the side of my house, says Hope, so joke's on you. Okay, Hope's house looks great then. Well, I'll have you know that this window right here in this room, side of the house, not to brag. What do you mean, Tilly? They both said it. I was right. I read Hopes before Tilly. I read Hopes before Christine even said it. Tilly never said it. I'm gonna put this thing up here. Okay. I actually kind of like that, honestly. I feel like it's kind of cute. We should get, like... I know this is right up against the edge of the lot, but I don't even really mind that, to be honest. You had people over to your apartment for the first time last week, and they all commented on how odd of a layout it was. That is rude. Here, it's your new place, and they're all talking about how odd it is. All right, this is totally different because it's adding like this kind of cool tone. I don't think I like that. It's not my fault I have 2 front doors. No, it's not your fault, Hope. I don't know. We need to figure out what we're gonna do with the landscaping, and then we can come back to that. This thing, wonderful size for this. Somebody in chat goes, "Come to the rescue, cats and dogs, birch tree." But like, actually though. Oh, hi Kier, thank you for the raid, welcome in. We're currently building, I don't even really know, some kind of like small orange house. It doesn't look that small right now, but it will be small. It's like a little family home or something. I'm not gonna use only this tree. I'm gonna get a mixture. Maybe we put like this one. That's good because it has like way more greenery. I wonder if we had a fence. You probably don't want to have the fence go all the way up there. Maybe the fence could be like from right here though. Because I would like to have a fence in the yard. I think it'd be nice to have one. Okay, see that hides some stuff. Okay, this is a sign that this should have been made smaller. Yeah, that's better. There could be like a really little patio thing like right here. Oh, that actually is pretty good for the patio. I'm gonna make the yard even smaller. Oh no. Do it like right there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There, like that. Okay. I think that's fine. Something like that. Seems okay to me. You think treehouse? Oh boy. If we put the treehouse, it's gonna take up the whole backyard. We could do it though. Where are you? This is like stuff that can go on a treehouse. That's like the placeable on the treehouse category. I find it very annoying to search for this thing. Okay, well, I guess we could make it bigger then. So I have more space for the treehouse. Something like that. The treehouse always looks really strange. Like in build mode, because the kind of tree it is doesn't match anything. So it always kind of throws me off, I feel like. Yeah, I like the little house, big yard thing. Oh, I almost tried to bulldoze it. That could have been bad. Yeah, something like that. Didn't even know there was a treehouse. Yeah, this is from Growing Together, that treehouse. It's fun. You're obviously you can see it's not much of a treehouse right now. It's because your Sims have to build it in game. I'll save again. It's okay. It's very hard to accidentally bulldoze, so it wouldn't happen to me. It is all right. Oh. Okay, let's get some of this. I think I might have this wrap around the whole side. Yeah, you can pick out like different themes for them. It's pretty cute. The little tree houses. I think maybe I want you to be slightly more in the front of the house. I don't know. Or maybe I should get another tree. I just feel like I need to have, we need some weight on that side. Oh, Tilly, I had forgotten about that. Why would you make me relive that? That's horrible. Well, that adds a little bit of weight to the side. You think willow tree? I mean, the willow tree is probably a little bit big for this half of it. Looks good in this world, but even like size down, I think it's a little bit heavy for this area, but maybe it's fine. I don't know. See how it's like clipping into the other tree though? It's just kind of a hard one to use. Maybe I could put it in the front. This is like standard size. Size not changed. Nah. Nah. Let's do a regular oak tree because this is what they have in the rest of the world around here. I don't even want to watch that clip. I feel like I'm gonna get stressed out if I watch it. I like you don't even want to go back and relive that situation. Oh, those were the days. I was in my college dorm doing that, wasn't I? Oh, God. I don't want to look at me. It was 8 years ago? I know. That's horrifying. Life comes at you fast. Time flies. Probably like this stone floor out here, right? That looks pretty good. I don't think I want that on the porch though. Unless I do. I don't know. I can't really tell. That's when you met your husband? Me too. Me too. Yeah, I'm scared to watch. I'm not gonna watch the whole clip, I'm sorry. Oh, we could put toys on the porch. That could be kind of cute. I like that idea. That would be a fun little detail. You sounded so different. I think part of it was that I was in my dorm and like really shy about talking out loud when I was recording and streaming because my roommates could hear me, obviously. So I think that contributed to me sounding a little bit different in that era. I was younger and also more anxious back then. So you put those two things together and I sound different. Which makes sense. Nah. Let's do this one again. Yeah, my roommates knew that I did YouTube and streamed and stuff, but I don't think they really understood it. And like, it's kind of, no matter how you look at it, like obviously it worked out for me and stuff, whatever. It is still kind of weird to film yourself talking to yourself while playing a game. So like, even if they thought it was a little bit cool, I think at the end of the day, they did also still think it was a little bit weird. So, I talked to a couple of my old roommates still. I wasn't really close to, I mean, it's when you get randomly assigned 4 people to live with, it's like, you know, you're never gonna be super close with the rest of them forever. One of them came to my wedding. So, but the clip has no sound for you. That's okay. Oh no, guess we can't listen to it. That's too bad. Yeah, like when you get randomly assigned a roommate, I think anybody who's been through that, it's just, you're never gonna like be best friends with them. That's okay, you can even like them and still not be best friends with them. It's just, you're not gonna be best friends with everybody, so. Yeah, such is life, exactly. That's just kind of how it goes. Okay. A good friend of yours from college and you learned the hard way that you're better as friends and not roommates. Oh, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, some people you're not destined to live with. Some people make great roommates and maybe aren't your best friend. Other people, terrible roommates and are your best friend. It's living with a person is a very interesting experience. Um, yeah, one of your best friends was randomly assigned to be a suite mate of yours, and you don't talk to the rest of them. Exactly. Exactly. I had a very similar experience. I didn't even really talk to them when I was in college that much either. Like, we talked obviously, but we weren't even really close then. I also spent a lot of time in my room on Discord when I was in college. So I wasn't the best at like being social with people, so I kind of did that to myself in some ways. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, also not all friends are good at traveling together. You say as someone who's planning a bachelorette trip with friends you've known for over 20 years. Yeah, I've also learned that. Some friends are really wonderful friends that you don't want to travel with. Yeah, that makes sense. That one checks out. You hated your now best friend's guts when you were living with them? That's so funny. Yeah, see, sometimes you're just, people are different when you live with them. Not everybody is a good roommate for you. Yeah, and these are things sometimes you have to learn the hard way, but it's okay. You could never live with your best friend, but you love traveling with her? Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense to me too. I feel like I need more orange flowers. Oh. How do we feel about this as a vision? That is probably not what I want, actually. I do want to have something that is a different... Oh, you know what we could do is maybe get in some of these. It's like orange and red. And it's a little bit lower. That could work. I studied history in college. And moving in with Dan was not a problem in the slightest. Like, literally not. There was never a problem moving in with Dan. So I guess that's nice. Some people talk about like having a really hard time with that as an adjustment. I did not feel that way. So I don't know. Oh no, Christine, that's hard. I've never been on a bachelorette trip or like planned a bachelorette trip. It does feel like very complicated, especially if like you are in charge of planning a bachelorette trip for someone else and like a bunch of the guests are people that you don't know, because it's like the bride's friends from different walks of life and you might not know some of them. Like if you met the bride in college, you might not know her high school friends, and so now you're like all going on a trip together. That seems like really scary. You have to go snow tubing and buy winter boots for the first time in a decade. Sorry, that's not funny. Hope you're gonna have a fantastic time. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so good. I'm the friend everyone is worried about, and I'm trying not to stress anyone out. Oh no. And Christine goes, it's not any better when you do know all the friends. Oh geez. Yeah, I didn't have like a bachelorette anything when Dan and I got married, so either time. But we didn't do that, so. Oh dear. I don't really like I don't know. This side of the house is still really throwing me. Maybe I want to get something more like this. I just want like more green, maybe. Is that the problem? Maybe that is better. I guess we can put some flowers in front of this too. Could be a little bit simpler with them though, on this side. I don't know. You think the house needs some greenery, like flower boxes? The problem with the flower boxes is they don't come in any of the colors that I want. The base game ones have like light blue, but I know that that's not really a popular choice here, the blue in general, so. Can you elaborate on either time? I wasn't trying to be weird. Dan and I got legally married like 3 years before we had a wedding party because of COVID and like visa stuff. So that's why. I just went up. Okay. But yeah, I didn't have any like bachelorette anything ever. Never did it. Yeah, I think maybe if I did that, maybe I should have the flowers be blue instead. And we just try to bring some of the light blue color down here. The problem with the light blue is that it really blends in. So it's like a little bit harder to use, I guess. Your sim is dying from laughter. Oh no. That's bad. This one's okay. I almost feel like that one maybe doesn't stand out more. I did call it 2 weddings. I just said me and Dan didn't have a bachelorette thing either time we got married. That's how else would you word that? I wasn't trying to be weird about it. Like, honestly, like, how else would you word it? That's just, that is what it is. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I like that or not. This is hard. Harder to landscape than I thought. Blue. Oh, maybe I could put some of these. But like, size them up. We could do it less. I don't know. The problem is the fact that it's orange. Your bachelorette party was Mexican food and a ghost tour. Perfect. That does sound like fun. I do like that. Sweet at a Liberty game. There you go, Hope. That's fun stuff right there. Yeah, I think I like how this looks with the iris thing. Yours was axe throwing. Really? I've never been axe throwing. I don't know if I would enjoy axe throwing. It feels like something that is not for me, but I've never done it. So how can I say something like that? Because I don't really actually know. You were shockingly good at axe throwing? Really? Hope was literally talking about axe throwing today, by the way. Haven't thought about axe throwing in who knows how long. Hope brought it up today, and now you're all talking about it again. So that's kind of funny timing for you to mention it. lilsimsie axe throwing champion arc. Oh, wow. I could do it. They probably have loads of places to go axe throwing around here. I live in Central Florida by Disney World. Like, there's gotta be stuff, like, I'm picturing like on iDrive somewhere down there. There's probably like multiple of them. The axe trap. Oh, there's 2, 3. Epic axe throwing. Bananas axe cabana. Rockstar axe throwing. Keg social axe throwing. Bad axe throwing. Oh, I got options. I don't know where they all are. But I just was reading the website list. Interesting. Okay, well, if you want to go axe throwing, I guess this is the place to do it. Come to Orlando. Bananas is next to a really good dumpling restaurant. Oh, really? I didn't look at where it was at all. Bananas. Axe Cabana. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Maybe I'll give it a try. Oh, there's an Olive Garden down there. You know who's gonna love that? Dika. He's gonna be thrilled. He's always saying how bad he wants to go to Olive Garden and how much he loves it there. Okay, cats and dogs. No, actually not cats and dogs. Let's do base game. I want to get the little gnome one. That's so cute. Let's do that. Axe throwing in Olive Garden. What a night. What a night. Everybody's dream. This could be like a little light blue one right here. That might be nice. No, my friend Dika is Italian, like actually Italian, lives in Italy Italian. And so Dika is offended by a lot of things at Olive Garden. And that's the joke. I like to say that Dika's not even here and like is catching strays, but I like to make fun of him for it. So that's why I'm saying that. That's the meme. I was gonna get rocking chairs to put out here. Yeah, Dika's just like living life, and here I am making fun of him. He's not even here right now. What is wrong with me? Okay, a couple of rocking chairs just like that on the sides is really nice, actually. And then we put like a little table in between them. I do like that. Oh, that's a taller table than I wanted. We were talking about putting a couple like little toys on the porch too, which I think I'm gonna do. Maybe like some blocks over there. And like we could do like 2 more little toys over here possibly. I like the story that the kids were out here playing while somebody was like using the rocking chair. Okay, let's get a little tray. I do love the drink tray as a concept. That could be good. We could have lemonade outside. You snish? Who, to Dika? Why would you do that? You're making me look bad. That's messed up. Oh my god. Oh, hi, Dika. We were just talking about how much we love and respect you and your opinions. That's all I said. They'll tell you. That's what I said. I don't think I like this ceiling fan over there. We can put it in the back instead. Makes a little bit more sense back here. Maybe size it down though. Yeah, I was looking, Dika, what I was just talking about was I saw this really cool like axe throwing place and it's kind of nearby. And then I was looking like at the restaurants nearby. So I was thinking like maybe if you come to visit, we could like plan like a little outing and we could go axe throwing and then go out to dinner afterward. And there's this really cute little like chain. It started in Orlando, local business called Olive Garden. And it's right next to the axe throwing place. So I thought we could go like throw axes and then go to Olive Garden afterward. By the way, it did start in Orlando. That part's not a lie. So when you think about it, it is a local business. Okay, let's find a grill. It's always Florida. Yeah. For some reason, a lot of chain restaurants start down here. Like, not even joking. That happens a lot. Okay. What about from backyard stuff? Any of you fun colors? This one has patterns. Jump scare. Oh, it's not really orange, which is kind of rude. This one is like, it's very red, I feel like. Maybe I stick to this then. Do you think I can fit this out here? Is that too much? Okay, that's fine. That works like that. Okay. When it's safe to travel again, you would love to go axe throwing and eat that delicious locally prepared with love meal. Olive Garden. Locally prepared with love. That's what I always say. Okay, let's get a chess table too. I actually don't really want to go to axe throwing. I'm kind of scared of it, if I'm being honest. I don't think I would, if I even had the opportunity, I'm not sure if I would do it. I find it very intimidating. You would dislocate something for sure? Yeah, something bad is bound to happen. You know? Doesn't it just feel that way? Okay, I actually really like the little patio back here. I'm gonna get a fence gate so you can get out. Maybe I'll put a trash can on the back of it. You threw knives at the Renaissance Festival and it was fun. See, I've never tried anything like that either. I'm scared of it. You know what I would do though? Let's go pottery painting. Guys, I went pottery painting one time and now I'm like really obsessed with pottery painting. Who wants to go pottery painting? I think we should. I would like seriously, I would happily go back anytime. Like I loved doing that. That was so fun for me. Okay, I think I'll leave that like that now. Let's start working on the inside. Maybe I paint everything white on the inside just for now. Oh, I hate how that looks. Yikes. So we could try this. I'm gonna get a fun accent tile, I think, to put behind it. But I like how these cabinets look. I'm gonna use this one directly up behind it. Okay, so when I say accent tile, I was picturing like maybe even the Love Struck one, because Love Struck has this, and if we want to really commit to the orange thing, we could even do this one. I guess the first one has more color in it though. It almost, like, dare I say, that one even feels more orange. You see what I mean by that? That's kind of fun. Do that. I come to Sweden and go pottery painting there. Okay, but here's the thing about pottery painting when you're traveling. I think it's a bad idea. Because like, oh, I'm gonna use the kitchen clutter kit sink. When you go pottery painting when you're away, you have to wait for it to be like ready, which might take a week, 5 days. And then you have to bring it home and it's breakable. in your suitcase. Feels like something that you should do maybe when you're gonna either be somewhere for a long time or if you're local. Right? Oh, I'm gonna leave that actually all the way because I want to see the tiles stay. I do like those. Yeah, getting any kind of ceramic on a trip feels like a dangerous choice. Dangerous move. And like they can wrap it, you know, but it still feels like something that if it could be avoided is probably better to avoid. Just in case, just in case. Is there a nursery? Yeah, we have got 4 bedrooms upstairs, 3 kids ones and 1 primary bedroom, so. Oh, I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use this stuff from my favorite Cozy Kitsch kit. I think that'll be really nice. It's very orange, like so orange. Not everything's gonna be orange, okay, I promise. But some things will be. Some things will be. I wonder if this could be a fun way to bring in some other color. I actually kind of like the yellow on that. Do you like that? I can kind of see that. We get like orange, yellow, and then like that greeny blue color, teal kind of. Where did you go? Okay, sorry. Everybody, I didn't mean to yawn. Oh no. Now you're all probably gonna yawn too, and I'm like the culprit. Mint not so berry mention. It kind of does have a mint not so berry sort of vibe to it, doesn't it? These come in a mint color. You know what? It actually kind of works. Honestly. I feel like that's kind of cute. I wonder if I could put this... Alright, this is kind of a weird choice maybe. But I wonder... Nah, I liked it better before. Don't do that. Don't do all that. Will it be a speed build on YouTube? I mean, like, possibly. I have been trying to... I have a very big backlog of videos to still post on YouTube. Is kind of the problem. But I will probably go up eventually. I just feel like I should warn you that I have a lot of videos that I still intend to post that I haven't posted yet. So. I kind of like the white there, actually. Yeah, give it a couple months to show up. It's gonna be like November, and then all of a sudden I'll be posting this speed build on YouTube. Why the tiny TV? I kind of like the tiny TV. I just think it's kind of fun. You know? I don't really want to have a giant one blocking the windows, so. The backlog is good, yeah. Well, the thing about it, right, is that I don't really want to post most of the builds in chronological order because, like, things come up, you know? Like, maybe I want to prioritize posting some of the fairy pack stuff, and then I was posting too much fairy pack stuff, so I post, like, something else that maybe I had for a little bit longer. So, it, you know, you kind of just, when I build as much as I do, I end up having a lot of things. Oh, I kind of like that mint color. That's pretty good. That is really nice. You ever get Sims fatigue? Look, when people ask me this question, I feel like the answer I have is not what you want to hear because genuinely, like, not really. But, there's a reason I became a Sims YouTuber, and it's because I have a deep, deep obsession with this game. Like, deep obsession with this game. I, like, live and breathe The Sims. I don't know. When I start to feel Sims fatigue, it's like, Okay, here's an example because you're talking about it earlier. I built that like giant house in Windenburg and I haven't furnished it yet. I don't really want to furnish it today. Like that's the kind of fatigue I have where it's like, man, I don't really feel like doing that. I might want to do something else instead. Make a different save, try a different challenge, whatever. But I don't really get a Sims fatigue in like a I don't want to play it or I hate the idea of playing it kind of way. I don't know. And that's like me being genuine about it. I just really like The Sims, so that's why I do this. But I guess there are times where you feel a little bit more obsessed than others, and obviously I understand that most people kind of go through waves of playing this game. I just kind of play Sims obsessively, so. Recently you've had a hard time staying invested long-term with it. That makes sense. I can see that. I don't know. What do I want to put on this wall? I'm almost wondering about the cozy kitsch stuff. Oh, you know what's really bad? I'm getting like deep into an Animal Crossing obsession again. I don't like that. I wonder if I should do another archway. Because we had kind of talked about having like multiple. That might be nice for them to get around the room. It's not really bad to be obsessed with Animal Crossing. I don't really mean it like that, but I don't know. It's dangerous. I love Animal Crossing. You switched from PlayStation to PC and lost all your packs. Oh, that's horrible. That's one of those things, like that aspect of this game and the fact that like when you own, because I don't really understand why there isn't like a cross-platform compatibility with stuff like that. I feel like if you own the packs on console, like it should work on PC and vice versa. Like I really feel like it should just be one thing. And obviously, like, they probably won't do that because they make more money not doing that, but I really feel like they should do it that way. I wonder if I can scoot these over. Do you think it's okay if we have it kind of... It's no longer centered, but there's more space to walk through. Nah, don't do that. Put it back. I'm gonna put this back here in a minute. But yeah, it's really unfortunate because a lot of people start out playing on console because that's what they have access to. Maybe you don't own a computer. And it's like sort of punishing to your players to not let them have their packs work across platform. I'm sure there's some kind of, maybe there's some, maybe I'm not, I'm sure. I wouldn't say I'm sure, I'm not sure. Maybe there is some kind of reason for it. But whatever it is, doesn't feel good enough to me. It just stinks. Yeah, console Sims is really, really lacking in a lot of ways. The reason is money. Well, yeah, I mean, they want to make money off of you twice, but I'm just wondering if there's like some kind of, I don't know, like if it's being sold to you through Xbox versus sold directly to you through their store, like does that, I don't know. I don't know really how it works. I don't even really know what I'm trying to say right now. I gotta place this myself, I guess. Oh, Dead by Daylight is cross-console compatible. I actually didn't know that about Dead by Daylight. I don't really know much about Dead by Daylight, though, obviously. I probably should know more, but I don't really know much about it. That's really nice that it's cross-console compatible. It's very player-friendly. Okay, I do like that. Yeah, that's the thing. Xbox and PlayStation take a cut of the money, and then if they made it cross-platform, they'd probably lose some money from that cut that Xbox and PlayStation are taking. So the reason is money, always. And that's kind of what I figured is probably the reason. Don't necessarily know if that's a good reason though. Oh, they're not gonna have enough space for a big table, are they? I don't know about that. Colors orange. Yeah, it's interesting, like the Sims model, I think is maybe, not maybe, is very much so a little bit outdated in a lot of ways. Like, I don't know. I think that they could really benefit from changing it up a little bit. And like, think about like how successful Fortnite has been and stuff. Like that sort of business model, I think, is the way to go. What about this? We can still have 3 chairs. It's very orange still, but I'm not gonna do extra dining space in the basement because the basement's gonna be unfinished. We're trying to tell a little bit of a story with the basement where we're like implying that they can maybe work towards finishing the basement and adding to it after they've maybe lived here a little bit longer. The chairs could be kind of a mint color. I don't really know if I want to do all that. I guess we could. It might look nicer that way. We can think about it. The chair by the staircase gives you anxiety. Yeah, in real life it's probably kind of dangerous, but it's okay. It is okay. Luckily, it's just The Sims. How about a cupcake? And the cupcake's actually kind of cute. No, this isn't for the carrot gen. This is just for fun. Trust me, you would know if it was for the carrot gen because A, it would be like an entitled, but more so, I would be being so annoying about it. When I build stuff for my legacy, I'm honestly unbearable to be around because I'm so dramatic about my indecision and stuff. Like if this was for my legacy, I think we would know. There would be signs if it was for my legacy because I would be being so frustrating to listen to. And we have to have horses and stuff for it, so that would help make it more obvious too. Okay, that's nice. Maybe put that over a little bit further. I'll be live tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna play Very Veggie. Not building for the carrot house though. The Sims too young still. And then there's also a Sims update tomorrow. So we're gonna probably talk about that. We don't really know what's gonna be happening in it yet. So we're kind of gonna figure it out as we go and yap about it when we get live. But that's kind of our plan. What do we think about these things together? Is that okay? I think I kind of like that, almost like a fake little gallery wall thing. Yeah, there's an update tomorrow. They've been teasing this update for a while. Oh, it's way too high up. They first announced this update in the roadmap like 2 months ago or something. So we've known about this one for a long time. They announced it a long time ago. Okay, what is burglar alarm? That's the word I was looking for. I almost forgot the word for it. What do I think it is? I mean, I don't really know. We know about like some sort of skin tone thing. That's pretty much all we've got. Don't ask further questions. That's all we've got. And I guess the setting to turn off ailments. But outside of that, we don't really know yet. So we shall see. No, Snap's not clocking in today. So because we're getting built-in bookshelves installed downstairs, the doorway into this room is a little bit blocked off downstairs right now. So I think that maybe Snap will have some difficulty coming in for the next couple of weeks while they're working on it, unless I bring her with me. So she was downstairs hanging out with us, or she was in here, sorry, hanging out with us this morning. But now she's downstairs. I brought her back downstairs with me. So I know it's very sad. It's really frustrating, but It's for everybody's own good, I guess, because then the cats can't really, like, get into the room where they're doing work. Okay, I'm thinking this is gonna be the playroom, right? So, oh, this could be fun for the playroom as a rug in here. Kind of has the right color scheme too. We could do like a light yellow on the wall. We finished the Lego set yesterday. It took us probably like 10 hours total to do it. We streamed about 5 hours of that, obviously, as you probably know, because you might have been there, if you're asking about it. But yeah, it took us about 10 hours total to do it. We streamed like 5 hours, and then we worked on it for like 2.5 hours after that on Saturday, and then like 2.5 hours more last night. We finished it at like 11 o'clock last night. I feel pretty good about it. I think it turned out cute. I really liked doing it too, but yeah, it took a long time to make. Yeah, honestly, Tilly, like, it probably would. If you did the Rivendell build, it probably would take you all of Christmas break to do it. Yeah, I put a picture in the Discord and on my Instagram story of the finished one. I probably should have taken another picture because I took it at nighttime last night. As soon as it was done, I probably should have taken one in the day, but I forgot to do it. No, it's gonna get dark again. Oh well. That is okay. What if we got going together? But yeah, this is I don't know. Building Lego is really fun. I would happily get my hands on another big Lego set like that and do it again because I really liked it. I really liked it. Should we put like the big ones with the shapes inside of them in the playroom? The colors actually kind of work, I would say. So it's like a little kid's library almost. Let's do a science table too. Or we could put something really funky like, oh no, maybe you should be good in here. Yeah, it's very kid friendly, I would say. We could do like this, the tent. If we're gonna put a playroom. I don't really like the look of it though. So maybe not. Maybe not. We could do, no. Should I put a science table? I do like this science table. Oops. Yeah, Pastel Pop is a really good kit for sure. It's so nice. This color kind of works for the baby. I mean, we could also maybe have like the playmat. Doesn't really fit anywhere else though. So maybe not. The baby's playmat could be like over here. Maybe I can scoot these into the wall a little bit more. Let's see how far back it can go to like there. Yeah, that gives us like a tiny bit more space, which is pretty good. Oh, I want to have the orange still have the back to it. Maybe it's not worth it. We can just put it like that. Okay, then we could put some toys. I know we have a toy box, but we can put some little toys on the floor around the toy box. Because that could be kind of cute. Maybe like they were in the middle of playing with them. This can get scooted over. Maybe we could put something tall over here. I don't know. I am not sure. For Not So Berry, if you're completing a side aspiration that requires you to reach a career level that isn't the required one, can I cheat it? For a side aspiration? Here's the thing about Not So Berry and like any legacy really that anything I've written I guess I should say. I think it's supposed to be fun. So if there is, for some reason, like some kind of, like you're saying, like you're doing a second aspiration on the side and you're not doing a certain career, so you wouldn't be able to get to, I don't really personally care if you cheat that part of the aspiration, but it really comes down to your personal preference. The game is just supposed to be fun, so make it fun for you. If that requires you cheating an aspiration, then so be it. It's like sometimes I cheat my infant's need, and I say, well, it's my birthday, or well, it's this, well, it's that. I don't know. Are you supposed to do that? Probably not, but it doesn't bother me any. I think that, like, sometimes it's for the best. You want to have fun. Let yourself have fun. It's just a game. It doesn't really matter. I don't like that. Oh, you were picturing a non-functional dining room taken over by toys? Okay, I was picturing, like, the house, it was intended for this to be a dining room, like, by the builders of the house. And then they turned it into a playroom instead. Like, this is supposed to be, like, a formal dining room when they built it. But now the family who lives here isn't using it like that because they have no need for a formal dining room. It's kind of what I thought about it. You cheat infants a lot? Yeah. And that's so valid. As you should. As you should. I like how this little thing looks. It's a fun detail of the fairies pack. You could probably stay pink with the white feathers? I meant wings. Pink with the white feathers. I didn't mean that. Yeah, maybe I'll stick to like tiny clutter. Cheating infants is self-care. That's a good way of putting it too. That's funny. Hey, it's just gotta be done sometimes. Oh yeah, I love that. Infant playroom. Can you start watching Veggie from the last episode, or do you have to watch from the first episode? No, you can definitely start watching from the last episode. Now, with any legacy, like, I don't think you ever need to go back to episode 1, because that's like, that was a generation, right? And now I'm on the next generation, and now is a good time to start watching because the third generation was kind of just born. So, you know, we're kind of starting a new thing. So you don't feel like you need to go all the way back and watch it from the beginning again. I don't think that that's necessary. If you wanted to, like, that's fun, but it's not like you're gonna be lost. Like, every generation is kind of its own. So okay, yeah, I've streamed like 20 times with that legacy now, so if you wanted to watch the whole thing back, it would be a lot to catch up on. You could, obviously, but don't feel like you need to do that. I think if you did need to do that, it would be kind of impractical to do that as stream content anyway. Like, if people couldn't watch something unless they were there, like, you know, 6 months ago, like, that really leaves people out. So it's probably not the most effective thing to stream. So that's why I probably wouldn't be doing that, you know? Yeah, and with, like, stuff like that on stream, I feel like even if there is stuff that you feel lost about, I feel like it does get re-explained quite a bit, or at least it like I don't know, those questions come up quite a bit, because a lot of people are in the same boat. So, you know, everybody's always asking, like, what's going on here? What's happening here? What Sims do we have? You know, so it comes up a lot. It'll be fine. Yeah, the first episode was like 7 hours long. I know. I'm sorry. Whoopsies. Cool kitchen. Yeah, no one expects anybody to go back all the way through all that, I don't think. I don't like that one. Who did Simsie kill this time? Look, don't worry about that, okay? Don't even worry about it. I'm a little bit worried about tomorrow's stream. Well, that has like a little blue swatch. That's nice. We can probably do that in a little blue swatch too. Yeah, I've been playing on normal lifespan with this legacy. Okay, cute. I'm gonna leave this empty because then you'll be able to cook on it just fine. All right, so this is like the main living area. Let me go into tiny living. Uh-oh, I yawned again. I'm so sorry, chat. That's very rude of me. From tiny living, I was planning on getting that thing and then, oh no. I was thinking about laundry day. Because I kind of want to get this light. Oh wait, it was tiny living. I was trying to do. I forgot what I was going to do next. It was this room. So this room, I was kind of picturing this becoming like a office guest room combo. So I'm thinking we do a Murphy bed in here so that they can have the whole guest room thing. And then we also get an office, like a desk in here. And it's gonna be beautiful. That can scoot pretty far into the wall. I mean, that default color is probably pretty nice, right? Let's scoot this pretty far back. So it's gonna be scooted over, but I think that's pretty realistic to have that for your Sims office. Do I still post the Nightmare Legacy on YouTube? Yeah, I posted one episode like 3 hours ago. Yeah, and it's a death opportunity. So it's perfect. It's got everything your Sim might need. Guest room with no door. Yeah, it's okay it doesn't have a door. It's obviously not ideal, but it just having an archway I don't think is the worst thing in the world. Would it be nicer to have a separate space? Yeah, sure. But sometimes your guest has to just sleep on the couch in the living room. That has no door. So I don't really think it's that bad. Especially if the room is supposed to be an office first. It's nice to have it be open. Oh, this is what I was trying to get when I was looking into tiny living. Oh my god, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, this helps give some privacy for the desk, at least. We can do it like that. I don't think it's that bad that it doesn't close off completely. I'm surprised that people seem weirded out by it, honestly, because to me, like, this is still really, to me, this is a nice space that they even have access to this at all. Oh, that's so cute. We can do a full-length mirror. Like, you think about how people have a pull-out couch and that's their guest room. Like, that's just in the living room. There's no door. Yeah, it's not a bedroom. It's like an office that has a Murphy bed. Yeah, kind of like a makeshift guest room combo. I feel like most people, if you have any space for a guest at all, it's probably more like this. Having something bigger than that is probably a very lucky, luxurious thing. It keeps guests from overstaying their welcome. There you go. Oh dear, my game's trying to crash. Oh my god. Oh, it didn't though. Every time that my game has crashed lately, it's been when the game is saving. That's like the most common time that I've had an issue like that. I might want to, you know what? I might want to bring a sim in here so I can put the Murphy bed down, because I don't know what that Murphy bed looks like. So I kind of want to place it so I can see. Stanley, do you want to come be the one to do this? Come here. Free real estate. Okay. Watch him die. Could you imagine? That would be very inconvenient if he died doing this. Your game refused to save yesterday and you lost an hour of building? Oh no. That is horrible. Oh, it's winter. Okay, Stan. Let's put the bed down, okay? That's not too bad. Yeah, I just want to be able to work around this a little bit. If there's anything else that we can better visualize. Yeah, I know it's purple. I didn't remember what the pattern looked like, so it's helpful to have this information now. Do you think I could try these curtains in the guest room? I kind of like them. I wonder if we could put a TV in here. A little bonus TV and like media unit. Because that makes this feel more useful too. Meh, don't like that. I feel like that's kind of nice. These curtains are from high school years. Okay, let me move him out again so I can see what it looks like when the bed is up. He didn't die. Let me evict you. Like this. Sorry, Stanley. That was just for science. I just wanted to know what it looked like. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it looks like when the bed is up. I think it probably could use a little rug. Let me look at the tiny living ones. It's hard because it kind of has to be off center, but it could just be like a plain white or something. Right? The wallpaper by the basement stairs. Oh, you mean like right here? It's okay, it's because the staircase hasn't been painted. We haven't really finished, I haven't touched this section yet, so it's okay. You think the blue and orange one? I don't know, I feel like it doesn't match the room in blue and orange. Okay. Well, anyway, it's very rare that your Sims are gonna have guests. This is more like a storytelling sort of thing. Its core is that it's supposed to be an office. The bed is just like a little side quest. Base game. Yeah, let's give them like, those fit nicely in the corner. That works for me. It's for when Kyle asks to stay. Yeah, let's be real. That's probably what's gonna happen the most often. Oh, let's get like a board game box. I really like the board game box, and I feel like that's kind of cute to put in here because it's kind of like a rec room vibe ever so slightly. I might scoot this over just a little bit more. I feel like it should still work that way. And then this is centered better. You know? Well, Champlain, so here's the thing. For me, oh, this is too far into the bed. Sims ask to stay all the time. Having a Sim ask to stay is not rare. Having a Sim actually stay is rare for me, because I usually say no. That's why I don't usually put guest rooms in my builds, because like most of them just don't really have a need for one, because I don't usually let people come stay overnight at my house. You know? Okay, I like that. Let's do the downstairs bathroom right here. I also find I get a lot more stayover calls early in a save than I do later in a save. Like, in my legacy saves, I never get stayover calls. From, like, family members and stuff, I never get stayover calls. It's so, so rare. I usually get stayover calls when I'm playing with Stanley Humphrey on an empty lot, rags to riches, from the guy I met at the gym this morning. Like, that's when I get asked to stay over by somebody, it's always that. Like, the person I barely know. So, yeah, kind of strange. Okay, so tile. Should we do like the blue and the yellow? It's kind of similar to this tile, just like a little bit less fun. So maybe. And we put it with like kind of an orange floor. Yeah, the stayover call is like more to draw attention to the feature. It's not like supposed to be the only way you do it, but I personally don't really seek out stayovers that often anymore, unless because for me though, like usually I play in very multi-generational households, so it's like my Sims mom isn't calling to ask to come help with the baby because my Sims mom already lives with us. Like the grandparents are already there, my Sims are there, the kids are there. Like I always have like 3 generations in a house. So it's like less often that I really feel a need to invite one of them to stay over, you know? Do you think that this kind of matches the tile in that wall? I feel like kind of. The upstairs bathroom is really small. I think that this one needs to be a tub, and then upstairs we'll have a shower. But I think we pretty badly need a tub down here. Could be like this, maybe? Sure. Why not? How many kids do you think Rot will have? Maybe like 3. Or maybe 2. I don't really know yet with Rot. It also, honestly, it kind of depends if Rot ends up staying an only child or if we get another accident baby. Like, we're gonna have 3 horses. Maybe 1 or 2 kids. Yeah, we're not gonna have 6 kids again. Stay away from that. Yeah, like for the most part, I feel like the horses are gonna kind of be the children in a lot of ways. I would like to have 2 though. Over time. Can Rot be a single parent? You want me to be a single adult with 3 horses and multiple children? I think that perhaps this is not the time to be the only adult in the house. I think that maybe a different time when I don't have to have 3 horses. I think I'm gonna need help. And a ranch hand does not count as being enough help. I'm gonna need even more help than that, I fear. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm sort of scared of this generation, so yeah, I don't know if we can pull it off. We need more adults. All hands on deck for this one, I feel like. Yeah, a little towel right there could be okay. Okay, let's put this too. Maybe you could be yellow. Oh yeah, I do like that actually. That's okay. Put one of those. Let me try and place like some little toothbrushes too. Oops. That's good. Okay. What if they do have siblings and then live together as adults in like a roommate situation? I really don't want to have siblings. I really don't want to have more than 1 kid with Greg Plant. I don't know. I'm really, really trying to avoid it. Yeah, 3 horses is one of the rules in the carrot gen. Scary, scary. Whose idea was that? Who let me do that? Okay, I'm gonna use these. Get a little custom wallpaper going. I like the color, so. Can it be 2 horses and their baby? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is like maybe make 2 horses or, well, probably I won't make a single horse. I'll probably adopt a horse and then play with that horse's, like have that horse and then maybe get 1 more horse after that and then have those horses have a baby, and then that's how I get my 3 horses. That's kind of like how it was intended when it was written. I know it doesn't outright say that because I want like people to be able to do what they want with it, but it's kind of fun to get to breed them. So yeah, and the rules don't say you have to own them all at the same time. That's why like it's kind of vague like that on purpose. Like I was kind of leaving it open-ended a little bit. So like technically if one of your horses dies, you could get another one and then you've had 3 total or whatever. Like you could adopt an elder horse and then, so it's up to you, but the horses live for a really long time, so hard to rely on that. Okay. And you. And you. And you. Well, Rot can't really be given a horse gift as a child. Because right now we don't really have any space in the house for a horse with where my sim is living. The lot is pretty small, so we're not in a position to have a horse right now. I think I'm gonna just have this be like a wet room so they can still have a shower in this house. But it's like small, teeny tiny bathroom. Okay. I think I like that. If we wanted to, I could even make this bigger for the primary bedroom, but probably not. Okay, let's go all the way downstairs. Although, wait a minute. I might want to put curtains. Let's see how that looks, just to add that into the wall here. Can't use an urn to decorate without your friend asking you why you keep killing grandmas for home decor. Yeah, I have the same problem. I try and put my graves in the front yard. Everybody says, why are you killing all those sims just for home decor? No one appreciates my art, you know? I really understand you. Everybody keeps feeling so stressed about all these dead sims. I don't see the big deal. It's modern art, exactly. What's wrong with 1,000 graves in your Sims front yard? Like, I don't see the issue. Okay, I like that plant back there. It helps with the weird little hallway. I think that because this is very much a family home, I think I might put a couple of these little photo things on the wall. They can be in this color probably. But that way you can hang up some family photos back there. And they're still tucked away, but it's nice to have. God forbid a girl has a hobby. Okay, let's do the unfinished basement. So kind of the vision down here was that this family bought this house. It was kind of an older house. They've been working on renovating it and upgrading it, but there are some parts of it, for example, the basement, that are still unfinished. And so there's gonna be like the water heater and like the breaker box and the laundry down here, maybe some storage, but it's mostly just like a plain unfinished basement, and it's gonna be kind of moldy too. So, welcome everyone to the Mold Monday segment of today's stream. I'm glad to have you. Probably not this railing. Maybe it should just be like... We could do that one. It's not so visible. We could also possibly draw the wall out right there. Because it might look better from up... I hate this. This is why I don't usually let my Sims have their basement be like sunken. But do you see how it's going out? It's because of the foundation. And you can't really raise it up. So... It's a real shame, but it'll be okay. We'll make do. Put a painting there, just hide it. What, right here? We could put like this thing low. No. I really don't like it. The 100-year rental you just moved out of had a moldy basement. Sims really does reflect real life. That's a funny way of putting it. Okay, restoration workshop. Oh, they could have like some old appliances down here. We could get like a nice... Oh, they don't come in orange though. Never mind. If it's not orange, it's not happening. That's what I always say. Ooh, thunder again. These are kind of stinky. We'll use the stinker swatches of it. This could be good. I think that maybe like a little tool thing could also be good. That works for me. All right, let's get some mold. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful when it's moldy. Maybe the mold will help to blend in the area over there. Yeah, we can put some cleaning supplies too, like the laundry day cleaning supplies. That's kind of what I was picturing as well. Sure. Put that there. Some of this will be like, I don't know, we'll have more furniture down here on top of it. Let me get my laundry, because that was like the main, one of the main things we wanted down here. Not the coin laundry, just regular. You can have like a green hamper maybe. Perfect. Yeah, we can use the decor box too. Oh, I yawned again. Now you're all gonna yawn again too. It's terrible. Okay, that looks like slime. That's not really good. This is the Strangerville stuff. These are good because it's like kind of looks like little dots of mold. You see? Here's like some scuff marks. Maybe they scooted the thing over. There could be scuff marks over here too. The reddish stain is somehow more disturbing. Okay, when you put it like that, I can see where you're coming from. I can't even get it to change the color. Oh, I guess it's gonna stay red. It's supposed to look like my intention is like water stains. You know, like I kind of want it to look like maybe it flooded down here once. That's kind of what I'm going for. But why are you making it ugly? It's not ugly. It's just a realistic basement that's a little bit older. And they haven't been able to finish it yet. It's an unfinished basement. That's all. That color scheme kind of works for me, actually. So they have decor box, too. Oh, they could probably have, like, gym equipment. They could have, like, a treadmill. I think that could be nice. Some more mold. Mold could never be ugly. You know, that's what I always say. I'm so glad you understand. Okay. It's actually a little bit too bright down here, I would say. Maybe we need wall lights instead. It's a multi-purpose room, exactly. Okay, it being darker kind of sells it more. Oh, a utility sink's a good idea. Like this kind of thing. Maybe I could scoot that over. Okay. I might look at some of the basement kit. Basement treasures. Because basement treasures has like this stack of old chairs that are obviously not really in use anymore. And it has like, maybe this thing could be good too. Just put it in the middle. You would not store wood in there? Yeah, I mean, maybe you shouldn't. They have a bookshelf too. No, we won't put a bookshelf. I feel like that's actually fine. Should they have hung up some posters? Wait, it's like Werewolves has not posters, but doesn't this thing have like a peeling off the wall? Oh, yeah. Does that kind of look like the drywall is peeling off? I don't want to put it everywhere, but we could put it in a couple places. I kind of like that. There's also this one. I wanted to try that somewhere too. I don't think I want to put the broken mirror. I feel like maybe they could have a toolbox. We just put it on top of here. I don't want to have a ton of storage. I'm kind of going for less. Oh, we could do some more pipes too. That could be good. Because there are like these ones. I think that's pretty realistic. It actually has a fun yellow accent, which could be nice. It got so dark so quick. It's gonna storm. I mean, obviously it's Florida in the summer, but it looks bad out there. Oh, we could put a couple spider webs. There's also the cleaning supplies from the new kitchen clutter kit. They could keep those down here. That could be nice. Okay, let me get a spider web too. Vampires. We could probably put a couple cracks in the floor as well. Vampires. I was in the wrong place. I was looking at the expansion packs. Okay. Not too many. Maybe nobody uses the treadmill. There's a spider web by the treadmill because people don't really use it. That's kind of funny, actually. They've had it for a long time. Nobody's ever used it. I think that this could be okay. I kind of like it. Oh, sorry. And then the cracks in the floor. What kind of crack? Should we put them like kind of closer to the edge? I want it to look like so there's cracks just in the corners a little bit. Sort of starting. Oh, we could put a mouse hole too. You would absolutely never go down here. No, I don't think anyone would blame you for that. Okay. I said storm and then thunder immediately happened outside your window. Really? Oh, I like summoned it to you. That's kind of funny. We had the laundry day light bulb at first, Icky, but it was too bright, so I deleted it and put the wall lights instead. We made that choice on purpose because it seemed a little bit bright down there. Okay, should we do the kids' bedrooms now? It's like when you go back upstairs, it's so vibrant all of a sudden. It's unrecognizable. Okay, I might get another little window, like this little one. And I might put it like centered on this wall. Yeah, the contrast is pretty funny. Look, it's very realistic, I think. A lot of people have unfinished basements. All right, that window helps with that wall, for sure. Let's get a ceiling light that's cuter. So, if we do these over, I could get another bookshelf upstairs. Wait, that wasn't the kids' room? No, actually, believe it or not, we're gonna put the kids in maybe less of a hazardous location. Shocker, right? Okay, try that. Let's get some little bits of art. I have sort of limited basement experience in real life. I'll admit that what I just built is not really something that I've ever encountered before in real life. However, my grandparents' house used to have kind of a creepy basement. It wasn't unfinished, but they had red carpet in there that was probably put in like 1960. And it was red carpet everywhere on all the floors, and all the walls were like dark wood paneling. It was kind of... And it was like kind of dirty and dark because the lights were kind of like slightly burnt out in some places, and like it wasn't like the cutest thing ever. Like a dark red. It was like a sort of dark red, yeah, a little bit. It wasn't very nice. No offense to my grandparents. They're dead though, so they can't really complain about me making fun of their basement. They're the ones who did it, so they knew it was weird. I actually think they probably didn't even put that in. I bet that the carpet was there before they bought the house. Like, that's how old it seemed. Okay, so let's do the teeny tiny nursery first. Let me pick the crib first and then go from there. You have a fondness for creepy unfinished basements, really? My mom has a weird thing about unfinished basements. Or not about unfinished basements. She has a weird thing about basements. Like, even my mom's parents have a finished basement. There's like a guest bedroom down there. My mom does not like their basement either. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like perfectly normal and fine. My mom's kind of scared of basements. And I don't really have that. Like, I don't share that fear with her. And maybe it's because I grew up in a place that doesn't have basements anywhere. So I don't know. I don't really have like a basements are creepy sort of association. I think they're just kind of cool. But my mom doesn't like basements. Like, I always end up having to sleep in the basement at my grandparents' house, in that basement guest bedroom. Because everybody else gets away with not having to do it for some reason. And then I do. But I don't really mind. Oh no, Christine, that is horrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, Matt having broken his foot is very inconvenient. Obviously for him, because he has a broken foot, but also just for your family. Him having a broken foot is... it's not so good. How long is the recovery on that? Like, how long is it going to be until he's able to be up and about a little bit easier? I'm almost scared to hear the answer to this question. Because I know he just had surgery on it, which is not so pleasant, but... His doctor wants him off work until October 12th? Oh, that's worse than I thought. I thought maybe you would say, like, mid-September. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is tough. Okay, I might actually scoot this over just a little bit more. Yeah, that's gonna be a really hard summer. Well, it's been a hard summer already, so I'm so sorry. Yikes. When it rains, it pours, truly, with stuff like that. Like, I'll use this in here. Okay, this baby is not gonna have much going on in here, are they? Momo caught on fire and fell into the lava a while ago. What, in Peak? I assume that was the end of Momo then, when that happened. No, seriously, Christine, that, like, the fact that that happened, it's so bad that it is almost laughable. Because it's like, how, there's no way. But just of course, you know? This will be one for the books. 2025 is going down in the books as a bad time. Okay, that's all right then. Maybe I'll put the bookshelf. I really like this little kids one. I think that's cute. Oh yeah, we've had a pretty rough 2025 over here too, so I relate to you a little bit. This year has been tough. Okay, the baby doesn't really have many things they can have, but... I don't know. What about from here? Oh, good morning, Brew. We're having a really positive, happy conversation right now. So you're here at a perfect time. Like, actually though, you're good. It's good that you're here. We can talk about something else. Does this have a fun... I like the pink on that. That could be nice. Maybe I'll paint the walls pink too. I think that could be kind of nice. Oh, I do like that. Do you like that for the baby's room? I think maybe they could do with something else. Maybe they could have like a little shelf. This one is from high school years. I don't know if I really like that. Oh, I like that that has yellow. Okay, then we can put some of the kids' clutter in there. I don't know. Because there's like diapers and stuff that we could put. That could be good. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Okay, baby's room. I'm into that. I'm into that. Okay, so maybe we do infant in one. Should we do like a child's room and a teen's room or something? Maybe? Maybe I'll do the teen's room in here. Let's use like the rainbow swatch of this thing. Because I feel like I actually haven't used just like the rainbow one in a while. Oh, I know what to do. High school years. Pastel rainbow teens room. It actually is kind of similar vibes to this. But pastel rainbow teens room I think could be pretty good here. I'm liking the vision. Maybe we could have like a bunk bed and then a desk that goes the other way. What color should you be? Oh, the light pink works pretty well. Maybe the light blue is better because it has yellow in it. I don't really want to use all pink everywhere. I feel like I've got a lot of that going already. Okay, then we put a desk. Yeah, I played Animal Crossing this morning. Well, it wasn't very successful, but I did a villager hunt. I'm gonna have to hunt again. We did not manage to get Curly. We went to 123 islands. No Curly for us so far, but we'll get there eventually. Mark my words. Yeah, we did it. I haven't done a villager hunt in a long time, so that was kind of exciting. We do pink on that? What do you think about that as a color combo? A couple people got bingo. A couple people in the chat got bingo. I'm one away from bingo. Guess who I need to get bingo? Curly. So, yeah, we had a handful of actual bingos, though. I like that yellow floral chair. What do you think about that? Or should we try and bring in, like, maybe some more of the purple? Because we don't have much... Well, I like the yellow better. We could also do this one, because it's more of a solid yellow. I'm not sure what's better. Really professional setup for a teenager? You think so? It comes in purple, too, but I feel like the purple blends in too much with the desk. So I don't think I want to use it. I mean, I had a setup like this as a teenager. I had a microphone at least. I didn't have 2 monitors, but I had a microphone. Okay, dresser. Let's get a nice pretty pastel. Oh, we could do the purple for this. Pretty pastel. I don't know what wallpaper I'm thinking. Pastel pop, maybe? We could look at that. I guess that's one way to bring in more of the purple. I feel like there's a really serious lack of the rainbow. That is my dream. Oh, wait a minute. This could work. Okay, that's a lot of purple, but it has like a pastel rainbow thing to it. We could do yellow on this. As a different color yellow than that, though. Maybe we do pink on this. Or it should be blue. Maybe it should be blue. This is okay like this. I think I like that. We can have a little mirror right there. They have a lot of space left over if we wanted to put other things. Do the desk yellow. I think it's too much blue right now. Well, I'm trying to make it pretty blue. I don't really know if I like how the 2 yellows look together. I think they're supposed to be the same color, but it doesn't really feel like it's the same color to me. So I don't know. Oh, the piano keyboard could be kind of fun. We could do the keyboard. I haven't used that in a while. It's not gonna be really rainbow exactly. We could just do it in gray though. So they could be really into music maybe. We get some posters on this wall. High school years posters. I love the high school years posters. I think these are so nice. This one kind of has a nice pastel energy to it. Doesn't it? I've built like a neighborhood kind of thing, Milkshake. I built like a ranch neighborhood. I built a blue suburban neighborhood. So I've done both of those things if you're looking for it. Maybe search the word neighborhood on my gallery and you'll see something like it. Okay, so I want the comfy gamer kit. Let's see what all we can put over here. Oh, this maybe like above. Well, no, it could be up here though. The yellow is actually kind of nice. Maybe they do have a PC tower down there. See, I think we need something tall. I might give them a tall bookshelf. We'll see how we feel about that. How does that look? Oh, it's not too close. It might be okay. Let's do you. I like this thing too. I mean, maybe I could just alt place this part though. That's better. Any green bookcases? There's not really any green in this rug though. So I don't know if we should do green. This bookshelf from high school years has some potential. It comes in like pink and purple. It's actually a little bit big though. How far? Oh, too far. I always wonder, like, how far can I shove that into the wall before it stops working? The answer was just about that far. You want the freezer bunny pot in real life so bad? I know, it's cute, isn't it? Maybe they could have this, the hanging bookshelf. And we could put some cute clutter on it. I do like the egg chair too, but I just feel like the egg chair might be kind of a random thing right here. I might put like a little poof. Or even like just the pillows, because the pillows are kind of cute. That brings in some green that we didn't have otherwise. We could try that, and then we put clutter on it, like some of the Comfy Gamer Kit clutter. Candle, donut, because that's kind of pastel. They could have this. Oh, that's got pink and blue. That could be good. Okay, I do feel like maybe it's a little bit empty down here, but that is sort of out of my control just a little bit. Let me look at the kids' room one. Kids' room. Remember how we used to look at this and be like, but we don't have fairies in The Sims 4 yet. Now we have fairies in The Sims 4, and sometimes I wish we didn't. No, that's not true. I like the fairies. It's the elements. But we could try that down there. Maybe they have a cork board too. Oh. That's hanging like right on top of the poster. We can make the poster smaller. That's okay. No, this is the chair from high school years, Britt. Base game. I think I'm gonna do these, but maybe like, oh, I like the yellow and white. That could be cute up there. Feels very bright over here, but I think that's okay. Let me look at one more thing. Yeah, I think the ailments are going to be fixed tomorrow in the update chat. They've sort of really been heavily implying that, at least. So I think tomorrow we'll have an easier time with it all. Should be a setting to turn it off in tomorrow's update. Grilled cheese books. Okay, I like that. This keyboard is from City Living, if you're looking for it, Kellyanne. No, I don't have raise disabled Mama Witch. I think that there's like it's like a 2 viewer minimum or something to raid, because something that you will learn after streaming for a long time is that people like to harass you on the internet. And so something that's pretty common is people that are not even live, because you can raid when you're not even streaming. They'll like /raid lilsimsie, /raid lilsimsie, /raid lilsimsie. And then it's like, you know, you're getting notifications that there's a raid from such and such horrible username in chat, and because it's just them, like, they can still do it. So anyway, unfortunately, you sort of have to put like a slight bump up so that a person can't just be like doing that. And that does it. The intention isn't to like leave people out, obviously, but it's like a troll protection, because they're horrible. So Anyway, we don't have that problem anymore, so that's good. But it's just one of those things, like, you wouldn't even think about it, and then you're like, oh, yeah, if a person could do that, and they will, and they have done that, it can be kind of bad, so. Okay, little backpack. Let's try that. Okay, I like that. Let's maybe do an orange kids room for the child, because I feel like we haven't really committed to the orange thing like we wanted to. Ones upstairs are a little bit smaller. Oh, what about one of these? Or we could use like the kids' room furniture. Oh, oh, how about this elephant one? That could be all right. Okay. They could have this under, no, probably not that there. The shelf doesn't go with the teens' room. Oh, it doesn't have to be matching perfectly. All the furniture is kind of different colors, so. Yeah, I have a Discord server. Yeah, if you want to have it, we can link it in the chat for you here. I do have a Discord server. I don't like that one. It might have to be that one. Oh no, maybe that one's better. Honestly, it's probably gonna be a pretty normal length stream that day, because when I get back from my trip, I'm going live a little bit early, specifically because I foresee that streaming until 7 p.m. that day, when I'm gonna be on UK time, is not gonna work for me. I'm not a midnight kind of person. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go live at like noon. I'll record in the morning beforehand, and then I'll go live at like noon. But we're gonna be dealing with some jet lag that day, so I don't really expect me to be live, you know, for like 7 hours or something. Like, it'll be more of an average length stream that day. Kind of manage expectations, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, you're just doing egg math, I understand, trying to figure out when you're gonna get your roll. Okay, kids room. But I don't really expect to be live for like longer than normal that day. This is a kids room stuffed bed, this one. I haven't really used it that much ever. Kind of forget about it in that elephant swatch. That'll be next Tuesday, so that's over a week from now, but that'll be my first stream back, so. I want the giraffe. Yeah, just that color is okay. What do we put over here? Maybe they could have like a... Do we have a science table downstairs? Yeah, okay. Maybe upstairs... I'm trying to think about like what kind of kids things we are not using. I would like to have one of the craft tables, but I don't think this desk really works if we do that. But that's okay, I guess. Oh, I wonder if we could give them one of these. No, it's too big, isn't it? That doesn't really fit either. That's okay. We have... Let me look at some of this furniture. Oh, this is a nice little shelf, too, if we wanted to try this. This one has a weird, like, see-through sort of angle to it sometimes, which is kind of strange, but... Put that above the bed. Oh, we could use... Maybe I should have put this above the bed. And I put this, like, over here. They can have a lamp. Let's use a bunch of kids' room in here. This could be on this wall. I don't know. What was I looking for? Oh, I was gonna try and get like One of these. Yeah, do you see, you see how it's kind of see-through the shelf? Isn't that so strange? Maybe I won't do that, and I'll just have this. Is it playable? What, this house? Yeah, it will be. It's very rare that I build something that isn't playable. I like to build stuff that is actually useful, so. My first pet stuff. Oh, suddenly it's not playable. She starts putting my first pet stuff in, and all of a sudden, it's a lot less useful now. I kind of like how this is laid out, actually. Maybe I'll get them a backpack. The outside is pretty much done. I have to do terrain paint still, and then maybe if I wanted to add some kids' playground equipment into the yard. But otherwise, the outside is pretty much done. I want some mess. What does a Discord role do? It makes you look really cool in the Discord server. It changes like your name color and stuff, but it also gives you access to a special channel. It also is a way to like, we have like sort of limitations in the Discord server so that people can't send photos if they haven't really been around and like typing, because that way, not to bring up trolls again, but that way a troll can't join the server and instantly send a horrible photo, you know? But if you get the Discord role, it like jumps past that, which isn't really that big of a bonus, but it can be, depending on how you look at it. But it mostly makes you look cool in the Discord server. Okay, blue? Maybe the watermelon one could work. I actually kind of like the blue better because it matches the purse. Let's try that. Dino Blarfy? Oh, we could use a different one instead, I guess. That's the, like, dragon one. This one could be cool. It's like a darker orange, but... yeah, bragging rights, exactly. Exactly. The orange wallpaper situation is pretty dire. What if we did it like this? This is like blue and orange. Might be kind of nice. We could put the sports stuff too. How to use the mirror if things are blocking it? You don't really. You don't really. It's there for the vibes. Okay, they've got a big mess in that corner. They just shove it all in the corner by the nightstand. We've all been there. Okay, so that's all the kids' rooms. Then we have the primary bedroom last, and then any like extra details outside. I don't really like that ombre wallpaper stuff, to be honest with you. I never really have. This kind of matches the color scheme downstairs, I think. It's like exactly right. What would my dream expansion pack be? What would include? Hotels. I haven't really thought much further than that, just hotels. My dream expansion pack, what does it include? Hotels. Anything else is just a bonus. The dream pack is hotels. That's all I care about. I don't know. I just really, really, really want, essentially, and I'm sorry to say this because it's going to sound really bad, I want something kind of like Dine Out, but like that works and is hotels. That's the dream. Functional Dine Out, but it's a hotel instead. I would do anything for that, honestly. Okay, I like how this looks, actually. It's kind of cool. How far can you go into the wall? Back to there? Okay. A little bit of storage. But I want to be able to make like custom hotels and different kinds of resorts and like pick what sort of things and activities they have. Almost a little bit like businesses and hobbies and Dine Out, where like you have that really cool menu where you can choose what happens at the business. I want to be able to choose a little bit of that with the hotel and like choose like room rates and set this one's a suite, this one's regular, like No, I don't really want an Airbnb. That's not that we already have the ability to have a vacation rental. Like that's not what I'm asking for or what I want. I want a hotel. I want to stay in a resort and like other Sims be at the resort. That's my dream. Nah, I don't really want to have the cookie swatch on this right now. I want to be able to run the hotel or just visit the hotel. I want the ability to do both. Same as like a restaurant where you could own it, but you could also just go to it. That's what I want out of the hotels too. Maybe I will put you like this instead. I kind of prefer that angle. Knowing the Sims hotels would not work right. I mean, possibly not, but I do honestly feel like the hotels, or not hotels, I feel like the businesses from Businesses and Hobbies worked okay. They worked as intended, so just give me a hotel. I want a hotel. We could do like little nightstands and have one on either side of the bed if we did it like this. That could be all right. Oh, really? You should be able to get your egg roll on your birthday? That's exciting. That's gonna be cool. Or your clown, not your egg roll, your clown roll, which is a much bigger deal. Okay. The wood color can match. Yeah, I want it to match this though. I don't really want to go so red toned, so I'm trying to, the bed's gonna be a slightly different color than the rest of it. Okay, downstairs we just had white pretty much. I don't really know if I want that again. Oh boy. Honestly, I didn't really like that. They can still walk through this little corner, right? I think so. What does clown roll get you? Oh, like ultimate extreme mega bragging rights. You look like the coolest person in the Discord server. Because it's extremely rare to have the clown roll. Like very few people have unlocked that. So if you unlock the clown roll, then you look really cool. So it changes how you look and stuff in the server, but you also have a secret channel, which is fun, I guess. Okay, I like that. Let's do maybe a dresser over here. How many people have it? Let's find out. Let's go into my server. 47. And for context, in my server, there is like 60-something thousand people, maybe even more than that. I don't remember exactly how many people are in the server. Oh, 74,736 people are in the server. And 47 people have the clown roll. So it is very rare. Very, very, very rare. Tiny living. I really like the tiny living furniture. Oh, sorry for yawning again, chat. Okay, let's put that there, and maybe we can put we could put it over. No. Maybe I will put it over here. Do you want to do it in that color? I think kind of looks bad. Do you go over here instead? Sure. Yeah, even not very many of the mods have the clown roll. It's a big deal to get it. Can they have a stage and a mic in the room? Maybe one of the parents is a clown. Oh, that's a different idea. Yeah, you have to redeem 3 of the egg rolls first, yeah. So you have to get those 3 all 80,000 each, and then the 1,000,000 points makes clown. The reason the other 3 are 80,000 is because I've had them set at 80,000 since like when the point system first came out onto Twitch. And I was like scared of making them 100,000, and I don't want to change them now, because then that really sucks for everybody else who's saving up for it and like isn't able to get it, you know, because I increased the price or whatever. So I won't change it now, but that's why it's 80,000, kind of a weird number. Macchiato just got the Discord roll. There you go. Maybe we could put like 2 little chairs over here. Pad just got the Discord roll. Very exciting. You've got a 1,385,000 eggs, and Christine already has the clown roll. So that's like an extra 1,000,000 eggs. I don't know what to do for you, Christine. I'm a little bit scared to make a whole new roll. Like, so I think you're just gonna have to keep piling up with your points, I guess. Those chairs look okay. Add some nice color. Oh, there's I feel like I'm losing. There's more. More people are redeeming it. Case did. Castle did. Maya did. Yeah, Christine like basically never spends points. And then it adds up pretty far after all this time, obviously. And all of a sudden... Well, for the record, I have more points than all of you combined. You know why? Because I have infinite points. What am I gonna do? Thank the mods? Good job, self. I guess, I mean, you could. If you so desired, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't really like that. Maybe I could keep the dresser back here. You know what, actually, let's do like one of the really skinny dressers like this one. Here, I want to play. Wait. I can spend as many points as I want. New clown, everybody. Big moment. Okay, this should be orange then. Oh, I kind of like that shade of orange. That's okay. It's nice and colorful. Kaylee, you're messing with the queue. Cassie and Bubble Queen just got the Discord rolls. The Noble just got the Discord roll too. Should I put another window over here? Don't really care about how it looks from the outside. I kind of feel like maybe we might as well. Just so we can have some more color. Looks good. Okay, I think I like the interior. Let's try and finish up the exterior. So out here, we have like a little patio with a table, a grill, and the chess table. I think maybe somewhere... Yeah, I think a lot of people just like slowly save up points, and then once it gets brought up, then they start redeeming it. I think that's sort of my assumption of what's happening too. It makes sense. And then people talk about it and you're like, oh yeah, I could redeem mine. Okay, a couple of planter boxes could be nice. Okay. You rejected my points? What, mine? What the heck, Christine? What if I wanted my clown roll? You didn't even give me a chance. Cheater? I'm not a cheater. If anyone does, okay. I have been here for every second of every Lil Simsie stream there has ever been. If anybody deserves the clown role, it's me. Think about how much Lil Simsie content I've consumed. Technically not true. What? Because when I crash, you can see like when my power went out last week and it had like the stream's dead, broken, the like emo where it's like, ah, you know, and I couldn't see it because my power was out, but you could. I guess I haven't seen all of my own unpaused streams either when you think about it. So that's true as well. I watched almost all of the unpaused streams. Well, this year I didn't. I had bigger stuff going on. That's true. I guess Dan, because he usually watches all my videos twice when he's editing them. So he's seen a lot. But he doesn't watch any Lil Simsie streams because he's usually live when I'm live. Not right now. Dan's watching Lil Simsie videos right now. Oh no, when Snap was streaming, I watched the whole thing. When Snap did her stream and she was like sat on this, I was at my desk the entire time. The entire time. I was like making my own thumbnails and I cleaned out my desk and stuff, but I was in here the whole time when Snap did her stream. So I did watch that full one. Yeah, I think if I wasn't in the office, she wouldn't have been in here as long. But because I was in the office, she wanted to hang out too. So. You feel like my Sim version doesn't look like me? What, my Sim self? You calling me bad at making Sims? I'm really bad at making, I never claimed to be good at making Sims that look like people, so. I would agree with you, but I did my best. She looks all right. Not perfect, but all right. Yeah, I've never really been, I don't know how people do that. Some people can like make a celebrity in The Sims and it looks like spot on like that celebrity. I have never possessed that kind of talent, so. Okay, well, let me save my game. We can do a little tour and look around. Yeah, it's really hard to make real people in The Sims. It really is. I don't know how people do it. Well, I feel like, because I like making Sims and I think I'm okay at making Sims. I'm not good at making realistic Sims. Like as in, I can't look at a picture of a celebrity and then make that person and have them look like that person. I think I can make a nice looking Sim, but I'm not good at making like a real person. Because there are people who will make like Ariana Grande and you can look at her and it looks exactly like Ariana Grande. I don't possess that talent. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, especially without CC. It would be easier if you had custom content. I might see about doing, I might switch up and put a little bit of paneling in here. Do you think that looks better to bring the white up a little bit higher? I don't know. What do you think? I think I like that better. I think that's like the finishing touch. But we should do a tour and go see what everything looks like. So that's what the outside looks like. The goal was to make a sort of small family house with an unfinished basement, a playroom, and an office that doubles as a guest room. So that was kind of the vision. Outside, we got some pretty plants. In the yard, there's things like a tree house and some planter boxes. They've got a little patio back here with some skill building things. And then when you come inside, there's like some toys on the porch because they were sitting out here playing. And when you first walk in, there's like a little tiny entryway. This is what used to be the formal dining room. They changed it into a playroom for the kids to have. So there's a bunch of toys in there. Small dining table, not enough space for all the kids they have, but they're making do. This is the living room. Looks kind of like this. There's a little bathroom downstairs. They've got a very teeny tiny kitchen in the way back. And then this is the like guest room area with their office in the corner. So it looks like that. So we've got that going for us. Wait, what happened to C? Oh, you caught up with the queue. Oh, good. Sorry. There was a lot of people that requested roles all at once. I'm impressed that we managed to do it while I was still live. That's pretty good. Anyway, that's like the downstairs layout. In this basement, it's unfinished. It flooded once, and they haven't been able to like save up enough to be able to redo it yet. It's kind of like last on their reno list. They wanted to do up the bathrooms and the kitchen upstairs first, but they're gonna eventually renovate the basement. For now, it's kind of like a utility room. They've got like laundry down here and stuff like that, some storage, the decor box. A treadmill nobody uses. It's kind of got some spider webs on it. And then when you go up the stairs, there's a little teeny hallway. Over here, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny bathroom. So it's only 2 bathrooms in this house. They've got a little orange kids room right here. There's kind of like a pastel rainbow teens room right here. And then we have a teeny tiny baby's room right here. And then last we have the primary bedroom. So it's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms up here. You could eventually, I kind of like the gameplay idea of like adding a extra bedroom and an extra bathroom in the basement and like, you know, renovating and stuff a little bit down there. But there's sort of room to grow, you know? Oh, Lily, thank you for the tier 3 sub. I appreciate that. But I think that just about covers it. So I'm gonna go put it on the gallery. What should I call it? Oh, it's coming with great acoustics and natural light. I'm gonna switch them. Let's do child's play so the kids learn faster, and maybe like good schools. All right. Orange family home. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Okay. Seems good to me. I built a house with space for a large family and room to grow. There is a no wait, hold on. There are 4 bedrooms, a playroom, a guest room / office, and an unfinished basement that you can renovate as you play. Is there a mold lot trait? Yeah, there is, but I'm not gonna put it on. The whole house isn't moldy, it's just the basement, and they're working on it. They're working on it. Okay, it's up. We did it. Let me get a picture. Cute. Oh, I had fun building this. Orange is kind of wacky. I like the color scheme inside. I really like the kitchen. Like when you look at it from this angle and you have like the kitchen with this rug, or the living room with this rug and then the kitchen tile, I think it kind of worked well together. Sort of a different color scheme than me, but for me. Different color scheme for me. There's a typo in the description. Well, there's no point dwelling on it. It doesn't matter now. It's whatever. It's already up. I don't need to post it again. That's fine. Well, I guess on that note, we can probably wrap up the stream right here. Well, let's see how many packs we used first. Scary thought. We'll see how much it costs too. Yeah, mistakes happen. It's fine. I bet it's like 3 pages of packs. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a really high number. Well, it's 88,000 simoleons. 1, 2. Oh, 3 full pages. Oh my God. It's exactly 3 pages. That's bad for me. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Well, what's done is done, I guess. So, tomorrow, like I was saying, we're gonna be live. We're gonna play Very Veggie tomorrow. Same time as this stream, so I'll go live like 3 hours ago, but tomorrow. And there'll be a Sims update. It should be at 1 o'clock Eastern time. That's never confirmed. They never actually say that, but it always comes out at 1 o'clock Eastern time. They just don't ever like announce that, I think, just in case like they have to delay it or something, but it's never happened before. So it should be out at 1 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. And then I guess depending on what is in the update, we'll probably yap about it a little bit in the beginning of the stream, and then we'll play Very Veggie afterward. But I just don't really know what to expect tomorrow with the update. Like, I don't really know how big it's gonna be. considering the fact that they announced it like so far in advance, like 2 months in advance, I feel like it hopefully will be kind of a cool one. Should be maybe kind of big, but we'll find out. We shall find out, and we'll get to play with it a little bit. And then on Wednesday, it'll be my last stream for a few days because I'm going to be out of town going to Dan's cousin's wedding. So I'll be live in the morning. We're going to play some Stardew Valley on Wednesday. And then I won't be back again until Tuesday of next week, unfortunately. But you can blame Jasmine for getting married. I'm also not going to be around for the kit release. There's kits coming out on Thursday. And I apologize sincerely, but I'll play with them when we get back from the trip. So it'll be fine. It's just kits. It doesn't really matter that much. But I do feel a little bit of guilt about that because I'm like, oh God, like these CC creators made these kits and I'm not going to cover them straight away. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna be able to make a video about it when I'm away. If we were going on like a different kind of trip, it would be fine. But like Dan never gets to see his extended family, and like I'm not gonna be like, sorry to Dan's grandparents, but we can't hang out today because I have to make a kit video. Like, that's not. We shouldn't do that. So I'll make it when I get back. It'll be fine. But I apologize in advance that I'm gonna be out of town for that. So. But it is what it is. And then with that, let's go and see who else live. We'll find somebody to raid, I guess. I pre-recorded videos to post on YouTube while I'm gone. So I'll have videos on my YouTube channel while I'm away. But I will not be able to stream. It's the only problem. So, okay. Let's see. Maybe we could raid. Oh, you know what? This is not Sims. However, some of my friends, Shella, Momo, and Emrys, are playing Peak right now. And that looks kind of exciting and chaotic. So maybe I'll go raid Momo, and we can watch them do that. Shall we? I have a 50-month resub, 5-0 to Momo. Oh, I'm gonna go raid Momo. Okay. I need to play Peak again. We'll have to find some time to play Peak again. But everybody have a fantastic rest of your night. I shall see you tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I'm gonna go start the raid, okay? Goodbye!